You've read the title, you know what this is about. Yes, my fingertips and my fingernails are bright orange. We will actually get to that in another video, so you'll have to wait for the answers to why that is that way. Today we're gonna talk about my hair. It has been some time. But I have mentioned in some of my more recent videos that I've been extremely busy and extremely exhausted, and it is winter break right now, so I've got a little bit of extra time. I'm gonna be doing my best to be a little more present. Another thing is that, since you know that my hair is now monochromatic, if I release any videos from now that star me having rainbow hair, you'll know that they are older videos that I'm just trying to get caught up over the past year, because it has been one hell of a year. I have filmed a lot of footage, and I have not edited or uploaded most of it, so I'm trying to get caught up. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do that yet, but just know that if I have brown hair, we're up to date. If I have rainbow hair, it's a video from sometime within the last year or two. Let's get on to my hair. I straightened it today because I wanted to showcase the length. It's not as long as it could have been, but I have been trimming it twice a year. I just trimmed it after I dyed it a week ago. I want to get into why my hair was a rainbow in the first place, which is really cool, okay? My hair was awesome and I miss it very much already, but it was becoming too high maintenance, and the rainbow has served its purpose, so it no longer needs to be there. Let's get talking about just exactly why I did that. A couple years ago, same-sex marriage became legal. This is not anything new to anyone. It was just a huge win for love, okay? And at the time, I had already been dyeing the front of my hair red for several months, and I decided that I was going to start growing it out as a rainbow. Now, the reason is double-sided. One, since the rainbow has become this symbol for LGBTQIA+ awareness and pride, I thought that the rainbow was a great idea. I also happen to really love rainbows in general, so it's not completely tied to that, I just like rainbows a lot. Another reason I wanted to grow my hair out into a rainbow is because I had been dyeing my hair compulsively for years, and I hadn't had long hair since I was a child, so I've only had hair about this length, and I think to here is the longest it had been since I was 11 years old. And I really wanted long, healthy hair, and I thought in my head that if I only dyed the front, changing the color every 6 months for 3 years, I wouldn't compulsively dye the rest of my hair, and I would be able to have long, healthy hair. This is all natural hair in the back. And it worked! There's the top of my head, there's the bottom of my hair. I actually ended up exhausting myself over the last year with the last two colors, the blue and the purple, so much so that I just don't want to touch hair dye for a while. And I'm really pleased that my hair has gotten to this length. Dyeing it into a rainbow over the course of 3 years worked so well for me. I am compulsive. I will probably do something with it again later, but for the time being, I need to focus more on the plans for the next year. I've got a lot going on, and I'm not going to get into it into this video. So that's something that's going on. Of course, the first thing that tipped me off to wanting to grow my hair out was same-sex marriage becoming legal. And since I had already been dyeing my hair, I had some length of red, and I was able to go directly into orange and so on. It's been 3 years. This is 3 years worth of hair. It's actually less than 3 years worth of hair because during the beginning, during the first year, I cut off about this much. And then about twice a year I trim it about a ½ inch. I'm also extremely cheap and I don't have a lot of money, so I prefer to bleach and color and cut my own hair, and it turns out just fine. My chair is turning. Really quickly, I'm gonna go back in time to show you my process of getting rid of my rainbow and dyeing my hair brown. And we'll come right back to here and I will talk about the results that you can see, but I'm gonna go into a little more detail, so see you soon. It's time. I heard that using dish soap on color-treated hair, especially if it's semi-permanent, can get the hair color out. I do not know how effective it'll be since I've been dyeing my hair for a few years, but I do want to see how much it comes out, if it does. Because I think, for some reason, in order to get my hair to be this color when I dye it, I need to get rid of as much of this color as possible because this yellow and this blue is so saturated, I'm afraid it'll like kind of show through the natural brown hair color I'm trying to get. That didn't do anything. I'm going to try the vitamin C method since that was useless.
Vitamin C paste is made. Let's hope this works.
Seriously felt like putting candy in my hair, it's so sticky. Let's hope this does anything at all. Anything, even if it's a little, just something.
After soaking my hair in the vitamin C and shampoo mixture, I soaked it in this boiling hot water, so it's clear that color came off.
But it doesn't actually look like enough came off. I'm gonna go rinse it and see, and then I'm gonna try my last thing, which is heat, and everyone knows that heat is really bad for coloring your hair, so I'm going to use my hair straightener to try to get the color down, now that the molecules are a little loosened. And we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm dyeing my hair brown today, so it's gonna happen. This is semi-permanent hair color. Just let that sink in. If it's not coming out with everything I'm trying to do to it, then I'm really good at dyeing my hair. Now I'm just going to attempt to steam the color out of my hair. That didn't do anything. So I guess the only thing I can do is just dye it brown and see what happens. I really hope it turns out, oh my goodness. None of that worked!
None of it worked!
Thankfully, when I put the color in, it did cover all of the color, so none of it is shining through, and I am really glad about that. I forgot to film me dyeing my hair brown because I was super busy and I was getting ready to leave, but I'm going to talk about the results. Right off the bat, you can probably tell if I turn my head to the side that it's much darker in the front than it is in the back. That is because my natural hair back here is a dark brown, but it is not anywhere near as dark as this. They are the same color, but this one's much more saturated. And the reason is because, and I didn't realize this until immediately after I had dyed my hair, I used the maximum potency ratio for the cream hair color that I put in my hair, and I should not have done that. What I should have done was use the covering gray ratio because my hair was bleached, and it would have made more sense because it wouldn't have absorbed into my hair so intensely, and it would probably match the back of my hair. But it doesn't look bad, and I kind of like it. Even permanent dyes fade over time, so it'll probably match the rest of my hair by next summer or spring even. So, mission accomplished. I grew my hair out in a rainbow, which I sorely missed because it was abso-fucka-lutely beautiful, but I got the long, healthy hair that I wanted in the first place. So now I'm going to focus on my studies as hard as I can. I won't have to take a whole day to dye my hair from now on. By this time next year, my hair will be about this much longer. I know it's kind of random and out of the blue, and I know some of you have been wondering where I've been. I'm sorry for jumping off the face of the planet like that. I should have more time in the coming year to make videos once in a while. Let me know what you think. I've been wondering if maybe I should do some story times. So I want to know if you'd like to hear about some of the things that I am interested in sharing with you guys. And the next video I'm going to make is how I do my nails. And I'm also going to share with you just exactly why my nails are bright orange. So stay tuned for that. I will see you in my next video. Johnny!